The following is a paid program and does not necessarily reflect the views or ideas of the staff or management of KWSH or the 110 Broadcast Group.
Hello, Seminole Nation. Mark Williams, Chahochifkados.
Catherine Howell, Chahochifkados.
Did I say that right, Delaney? Right. Close enough. I'm your host today. We have the A team is out of the office, so we'll be taking you through the community happenings and announcements this week. We do have Delaney Pinnock in the house, though. But he's taking the week off. So we'll see him next week. Is that right, Delaney? So, as usual, before we kind of get into the announcements and everything that's happening on the reservation here, we always try to catch up on what happened over the weekend. And I know Catherine here had a pretty busy weekend. What all did you do?
Man, I really did have a busy weekend. So I did play in the Native All-State at the Premier Sportsplex in Norman. It was pretty busy. There's a lot of teams. I think there's 92 teams that played through the whole tournament. My first game was on Saturday at 10:30 that morning, and we unfortunately lost that one, but we came back the next game. We had an 8:30 game, which I also had found out there was also a powwow like 20 minutes down the road, so I was kind of booking it back and forth, and I made grand entry, made it to my game. We won our second game. I can't remember what the team was called, but I know a few of them was some Varnum fans over there, and but they played good. We all played good, had a good game, and but yeah, I ended up making my contest. I made it to the hat and boot contest, hung out with my friends for the rest of the evening, and the next morning we had an 8 o'clock game. We won that one, and then our next one was at noon. And unfortunately, we lost that one too. And I think that game was with Grace Lena. She was playing on the Uncle Slayers. And Grace, she's one of the former Miss Seminole Nation princesses. And, just shout out to her. She did awesome that game.
The rest of
yeah, they did really good. I'm not sure how far they made it into the tournament, but yeah, they did really good that whole game. But yeah, it was pretty fun. It was really busy.
So you made first team all tournament, second team. Where did you land?
Oh man, I think there was like
29th team.
I maybe like 10th or something. 10th. I'm not sure. We could have done better though. I think we could have done maybe next year we'll win it all.
Y'all went 2-2, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's state tournament. It's I haven't played in a few years, but Roland Roberts puts it on, and he does a really good job putting it together. A lot of teams they call it state tournament, but there's teams from everywhere, all over the country. So
it was really nice. It was nice networking to see all these different natives from different states and different reservations and everything, bringing their game to the tournament and just showcasing that. It was really awesome to see and witness.
Now, besides the ones from Varnum, did you recognize anybody else here from Seminole Nation Reservation?
Yeah, there was a lot of people. I didn't expect that many people to be there. I can't name them off the top of my head right now, but yeah, there was. Oh yeah, Josiah. Oh yeah, yeah, he was there.
Yeah, Josiah Bender for media specialist here, but he just showed up, and I guess there was a team looking for players, which happens a lot in these tournaments too.
Yeah, I think they played a game and then they asked him to hop on real quick and just went from there. They did pretty good though, I think, from what I heard.
Yeah, I couldn't make it. So I didn't get MVP this year, so I wasn't able to make it. Maybe
next year,
maybe next year. Mm-hmm. Maybe next year. We was hoping Delaney Pinnock would get out there and ball a little bit, but no, yeah, he didn't get no invite.
Well, this is your invite now for next year.
So good tournament, good weekend. It sounds like.
Yep, it was very busy.
So so we are going to jump into some of our announcements here. Start off with our 4th and 8th Sunday, our church meetings, and we'll let Catherine take the lead on this one. And also remember, for these two, kind of, you might want to reach out ahead to make sure they are going to be having these services. With COVID and flu kind of still going around, they might be taking the weekend off. You never know. So, but just to make sure. But this is the schedule we have of 4th and 8th Sundays.
Okay, so before I get started, please forgive me if I mess up on the names. So the first one is Artezy, Beaver, BMO, Bird Creek, Buckeye Creek, Community IBC, Deep Fork Hillubby, Faith Baptist Destin, Hickory Ground number 2, Little Casita, Miccosukee, Middle Creek number 2, Montezuma, Okfuskee, Pecan Grove, Sand Creek Eufaula, Tomajezi, and Wetumpka.
I think that's right. I think that's pretty
I did
good.
All right.
Pretty good. We do have a note here, and I would probably get in trouble if I don't say this. Rock Spring will also be having their for Sunday. I believe this weekend as well. That's my son's family church, and I think they'll be having it this Sunday as well. So, but yeah, just reach out to your to the pastor, whoever else you need to for the contact to make sure they'll be having service this weekend. If we missed your church, or if you want to add them to the list, we do are putting this list and our graphic in the Chogatalomi, the tribal newspaper. So if you want to get add them to the list or let people know when their service is going to be, you can email us at seminolemedia@gmail.com and just let us know, and we'll be sure to add you guys to the list for the paper and for our radio show. So as we do every week, we want to take a little bit of time out to remember those who have passed on, or think of the families who might be grieving right now. So we'll take that time right now for a moment of silence. Mado. So we are going to jump into some department news. The Chafegni Wellness Center is have opened back up, and they will be continuing their services. The hours looks to be pretty much the same. We have the early bird hours from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. But their business hours are 8 to 5, and they do have after hours from 5 to 7. And they're open on Saturdays as well, from 9 o'clock to 2 p.m. But these hours are also by appointment only. So if you want to set up a time to go over there and work out, you can give them a call, or you can text them at 405-584-7941, or you can email them at harjo.k, which will be Kyla, harjo.k@sno-nsn.gov. And they are constantly doing stuff. They have chair aerobics, which takes place Mondays and Wednesdays over at the bridge in Seminole, every Monday and Wednesday at 10 o'clock. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, like today, they have chair aerobics and Tai Chi classes at the New Life Church there in Wewoka. And that's actually going on right now, because that starts at 10 o'clock. And if you want to register, you can do that in person, or you can email Kyla as well at harjo.k- at sno-nsn.gov, or give them a call, 405-584-7941. And another one of the things they do is the Brown Bag Fitness, which takes place every Monday and Wednesday at the Chafegni Wellness Center. Tuesdays and Thursdays, they have exercise over at the Senior Citizens Building at 12:15. That will be taking place today. That one Jerome Harrison is the one who takes care of that. So you can give him a call if you want to register for that at 405-584-7923. These are the things they do weekly, pretty much. But they have some other events coming up here in April. I'll let Catherine talk a little bit about this one coming up. This one should be a pretty fun one.
Yeah, so the Diabetes and CHR program is presenting the Walking the Extra Mile. This will be on Thursday, April 6th. It is a 1 mile walk followed by the egg hunt. Ages will be for 3 to 4, 5 to 6, 7 to 9, and 10 to 15. And they also have a 55 and up. They'll have gift bags for under 2 years old. They have free food and prizes. The mile walk will be from 5:45 to 6:15 p.m. And the egg hunt will follow afterwards. This will be at the Miccosukee Mission softball fields in Seminole. And for the language department, we will also be presenting our new 3 books that we are coming out with. They're all in the language. But yeah, if you get the chance to come out, come pick up some of those books for your grandkids, yourself, or, just whomever you'd like to present those to. But yeah, we'll have those also out there.
I think that was the big announcement, didn't I? think last week Jeremy said they had a big announcement that they were going to do this week, and I guess that might have been it.
That was it.
Yeah, so that was it.
I'm so sorry.
So, spoiler alert, language department will be having books, right? You said.
Yeah. So we'll have 3 books. Just check them out when you get there. Let us know how everybody likes them. Just give us your feedback on them.
Is something that's is it dedicated kind of toward the kids, and is it like?
It is for the kids, but really, if you're just on your language journey, it's really for anybody. Anybody can read them. We have a guide in the back of it that'll help you understand what you're saying along with the book. But yeah.
Okay. And so this is something that you guys have been working on for a while, and who all kind of helped contribute to.
So the language department, we have Delaney Pennock, Jeremy Foltz, myself, Catherine Howell, and Edwin Marshall also helped us with these books. And, there was many others too. We'll have a few more books that'll be coming out pretty soon, maybe in a couple more months that, we had a lot of more translators came out to help us with. And, just thankful that everybody got to help out with it.
Okay, yeah, I kind of want to just maybe talk a little bit about that. That's why I was asking some questions, because I remember Jeremy said, last week, said we got a big announcement from the language department, and Jeremy couldn't make it today, and so Catherine just told the world today. So, so pretty cool.
Sorry,
boss. I seen a draft of it, and this is something that's pretty cool for the kids, and something they've been working on. So. Kudos to them. And sorry, Jeremy, for she just spilled it.
Don't tell him.
The diabetes program will also be having a cooking demonstration on April 25th at New Life Church there in Wewoka from 10 o'clock to 11 a.m. This will be Tuesday, April 25th. They will be, this is from the diabetes program. Join us. We'll make a recipe for you to taste and lead some basic stretching activities. And so that's from diabetes and CHR, I believe.
Nice.
So we're going over some department news. This is coming from the communications department. We are putting the final parts for the April issue. Deadline has pretty much passed to get your announcements in, but don't let that stop you from sending in your birthday shout-outs. If it doesn't make the paper, we can still throw it out here on the radio program. We are looking for birthday shout-outs and for stories. We're always trying to find stories, more than just really events, but kind of human interest stories, I guess, or something that maybe somebody here from the Seminole Nation Reservation, tribal members, accomplishments that they have done, send it to us, and we'll try to get it out there, not only here on the radio show, but also in the paper. Send us a picture. Tell us what they did. Tell us why you're proud of them. You can send it to Seminole Media at gmail.com. So we always try to report what's happening on the reservation, but also kind of give shout outs to people that have done something within the area. We call it our community spotlight. So yeah, definitely get that to us. One of the things we're trying to do, not only for the April issue, but also looking forward to the May issue, it's graduation time. We are asking for tribal members to send in their graduates, their information about the graduates. We're looking for photos. Let us know what school they attended. It doesn't have to be high school. It could be college, elementary, grade school, junior high, even trade schools. So send us a picture, what school what school they attended. And if you want to leave a short message, tell us how proud you are of them. Also send it to seminolemedia@gmail.com. And if you do that, be sure to type in graduation in the subject line so we can kind of keep all these organized, keep it together. But that's something we're looking for the May issue of the paper. As we try to do every week, we try to incorporate some kind of history lesson. And Jeremy does a really good job with this and always quizzing Delaney Pinnock. But Delaney, he knows his history.
He does.
Jake always tries to, stump him, but everything throws at him. So we'll ask you to see if you know this one. So this will be the Did You Know segment for this week.
All right.
So Catherine Howell, did you know on this day in history, on March 28th, 1833, the Treaty of Fort Gibson is signed. The treaty ensured to all Seminole to move west of the Mississippi into Indian Territory within 3 years. Many of the chiefs denied signing this document, which resulted in the Indian agent John Fagan to be removed from office on the count of fraud and improper conduct. The Treaty of Fort Gibson was deemed invalid, but was enforced later by President Andrew Jackson, which resulted in the unlawful act of the Seminole removal. Was you aware of this?
So, I know a couple things, but that I did not know. I really did not know.
So you learned something today.
I did.
You did learn something today.
I did.
Now, Delaney knew all this.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably could have just, went down and gave us more history. But, so that was coming from Jake Tiger, our historian here for the Seminole Nation, works for the Seminole Nation Historic Preservation Office. Awesome. Does a great job of keeping everybody informed. So that's our Did You Know? That's a pretty big one, too.
It is. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you, Mado, Jake Tiger, Yakoki. We had honor guards always looking for some help. If you or any service members with honorable discharge are looking for your help, they can give Rex Haley a call at 405-220-5342, or you can email him as well at haley.r@sno-nsn.gov. Language Department news, we pretty much kind of covered that. They do have a book coming out. One of the things we kind of want to give a shout out to is the language director, Jeremy Fultz, is going to be on a panel coming up at the college, at Seminole State College, on April 18th and the 19th. The event is called How to Become a Native Language Ally. It's a 2-day conference over at the Jeff Johnston Fine Arts Auditorium. This is free and it's open to the public. There's quite a few people who's going to be at this event. Some people from the Osage Language Department, Cherokee and Indigenous Studies at NSU, Dr. Condessa Teehee, I believe, Chickasaw Princess, Winter Wolf will be present, Absty Shawnee Tribe will have a representative there, Katie Thompson from the Sac and Fox Language Department, professor from University of Georgia will be in attendance. And then again, we have our very own Jeremy Fultz from the Language Department here at Seminole Nation will also be on the panel. So really looking forward to that. Again, that's free and open to the public. And we'll put more out there as the dates get closer. Another department news and kind of an update, I guess, and it's something just kind of also important that Light Horse has a new phone number. It's 405-652-7358. But if there's some kind of emergency, be sure to call 911 instead of that number. But for anything else, call that number. So let's veterans from the Veterans Services, Veterans Department. They had a pretty big event over the weekend over at the cemetery. It was hosted by the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma, the Tribal Veterans Department, and where they had motorcyclists and veterans made a stop there. This is for the annual Reuben Rivers Medal of Honor Ride. I believe this is the 7th annual, but I think it was the first time they came to Seminole on their stop. And so they brought a wreath, and they had a presentation for Chief Johnson, and Chief Palmer was there as well. And they spoke and said a few words. So we got some media coverage on that, and we'll be putting together like a little video piece of that weekend. And so that was something that's pretty...
It's keen.
Yeah. Seminole Nation is hiring. They have some job openings. Catherine Howell, why don't you tell us what openings we have here?
All right. So we have intake coordinator, victim advocate, Head Start teachers, transportation specialists, grounds maintenance, certification specialist, general laborer, program analyst, program nurse, security officer, distribution specialist, criminal investigator, electrician, dispatcher, and vehicle maintenance tech. And let's see, you can apply online at sno-nsn.gov at careers tab. And yeah, I think that's what we got so far. Check it out. I think Delaney Pinnock will be putting in an application. I think he's looking for an assistant too. So maybe that might be, if that's approved by HR, maybe we'll have his assistant. Yep. That guy just works. He does. He's always busy.
Proud of him. Now this another community news. We posted this on Facebook last week, and a lot of people took to it. It was a free dental and optometry services, but as of right now, it is full, but it really shouldn't stop you from calling. You can always call and probably get on the list, like a waiting list. If you want to do that, the phone number is 405-206-6234, and it takes place, I forgot the date, April 2nd, on Sunday, April 2nd from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Wewoka Woods. They got free cleanings, fillings, chipped tooth repairs. They have eye exams, eye prescriptions, and ordering new glasses. It was a free event. Like I said, we posted on Facebook, and a lot of people shared it, called in, set their appointments. So as of right now, it is full, and it is open to anyone, so not just tribal members. But if you want to call and get on the waiting list, it won't hurt to do that. Again, that phone number is 405-206-6234. And we got some band meetings announcements. Well, one, really, You Follow Band will be having a meeting on April 18th at 7 o'clock p.m. This will be a Zoom meeting, and we have that. The meeting ID is 458-963-1965. That passcode is 2, capital B, capital S, 9, E, and capital V. That flyer, if you want to take a look at it again, is also on the Facebook page for the You Follow Band meeting that's taking place on April 18th at 7 p.m. Tell us about these Native Hymn CDs that we have for sale.
All right. So Rock Spring Indian Baptist Church of Sasakwa, Oklahoma is selling Native Hymn CDs as a fundraiser for church renovations. Oh, man. Istijati and Hayekita. Dual CDs, $20. Shipping is available for $5. To place an order, you can contact Mike Jefferson at 405-220-0126 or Reverend Newman Crowles at 405-683-3575. Or you can contact Barbara Jefferson at 405-220-0335.
I think you said that right. I was looking at Delaney to see if he might. Oh, wait.
Uh-oh. En Hayegida, though. En Yahegida. Istijari en Yahegida.
Which means?
Native songs, Delaney said.
There's your language lesson for today.
Awesome. Thank you, Delaney.
Wild Onion Dinners, Sand Creek Eufaula will be having one on April 1st, which will be Saturday. This will be starting at 11 o'clock. All you can eat, Pasture Houston Tiger. We're putting this on. The prices for plates will be age 11 and under will be $8. Adults will be $15. At Sand Creek Eufaula, April 1st, 11 o'clock.
Speaking of Wild Onion Dinners, we wanted to give a shout out to Alice Mack and the family for the Wild Onion Dinner over the weekend. Delaney and Jeremy said the food was great. They got an invite last week from them.
They got an invite, but they didn't invite me.
No.
They invite you?
They did, but I was...
they invited you? Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
But I had to go play the game this
I'm
weekend.
looking right at you, Delaney.
Yep.
Wow.
Delaney's fault.
Yeah.
We'll blame it on Delaney. But thank you. We want to give a shout out to Alice Mack and her family for inviting us. Mado.
What about this bazaar happening at Kanawha, Catherine Howell?
Bazaar. All right. The Kanawha PCG Indian Mission Youth Benefit Food Sale and Bazaar. That will be taking place on April 1st, 11 a.m. through 3 p.m. Indian tacos will be $8 with the drink, and burgers will be $4. Vendors are welcome. It is a $25 registration fee. This will be at 322 West North Street in Kanawha, Oklahoma. For vendor information, please contact Pastor Rachel at 405-380-7184.
Also happening this weekend, we have a benefit stomp dance that's taking place at the Wewoka Civic Center at 123 South Miccosukee Street. They will be having 50-50 raffles, cakewalk, and concessions. All proceeds will be going towards the 12 and under Blackhawks baseball team. Vendors are welcome. If you want to have any questions or want to call about the vendor information, you can contact Jenny Hill at 918-716-8051. And again, that's a benefit stomp dance happening this weekend at the Wewoka Civic Center. And let's jump into our birthday shout-outs. We got some birthdays too.
All right, birthday shout-outs. We have James Kelly, Kevin Roberts Fields, Jack Martin, Evan Haney, David Haney, Happy Freejo, and Rita West. Happy birthday to everybody. Hope you have a great day.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. So that is all I have from the communication department. Any other news you want to spill, or?
I don't know. I think I'll hold off on that this time. Delaney? All right. Delaney said he's good too. He don't want to put nothing out there either. So.
Well, we appreciate you tuning in. Hopefully next week we'll have the A-team back here with Jeremy Fulton, Delaney Pinnock, back behind the mic. But just as a reminder, if you have any announcements you want to get to us for the radio show, for the tribal newspaper, you can send it to us at seminolemedia@gmail.com to the communications department. If anybody want to get in touch with the language department,
yeah, they can give us a call at 405-562-5567. We're always looking for some translators to help us out with, upcoming books or, just anything that we're, current projects or anything like that. We're always glad to have some translators come out and even just to visit us too. We love visitors. So, yeah. give us a call. Come see us.
All right. Well, for Communication Department, I'm Mark Williams, the Communications Director.
And I'm Catherine Howell. I am the Administrative Assistant for the Seminole Nation Language Department.
We appreciate you listening, and we will see y'all next week.
Mado.